Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Devin Vassell, Smith out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, Knipple out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Gordon in at the small forward. And with both of these teams sitting at 0-1, this Game 2 is crucial.
Yeah, the challenge with the NBA Cup is there's no feeling out period. You have to hit the ground running or you're going to get left behind.
Here's Knipple from deep. And Gordon with the basket on the assist from Knipple.
Wow, burying that jumper on a more consistent basis. Aaron Gordon superb at realizing when to pull the trigger.
Claxton passes to Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Aaron Gordon. Sacramento shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Robinson. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
And it's Sacramento's ball. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the left side wing. Out to the wing. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Pass to Lillard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter, just over a minute played. Shot is good by Gordon.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Back to Dosunmu. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now here's Zubac. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Dosunmu. Claxton passes to Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vassell. And so Vassell nails both of them. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Smith. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Gordon, the pass to Lillard. Zubats screen. Lillard finds Zubats. Claxton with the block.
Love rim protection from Nick Claxton. That is a big-time block.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Robinson. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, you know, you'd have to think that this wasn't their most impressive win this season, but it still counts as a W.
You know, inconsistency, maybe a bit of lack of concentration hurt them a bit, but they made just enough plays when it counted, and a W is a W.
Nice little adjustment by Lillard to get off the shot. He's a craftsman for sure.
Dosunmu for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
Here's Lillard. Here's Knipple. He's guarded by Vassell. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Kings trail by 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Robinson. Sacramento passing it around. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
The Kings have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Lillard. Robinson passes to Vassell. Sacramento needs to get off a shot to win the drought. Robinson can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Knipple. No points yet. Pass to Zubats. Now Thompson. Lets it fly. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist by Thompson.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Bryant, he's checked in for Claxton. Murray comes in for Robinson. Mathurin's checked in for Vassell. And it's Rozier in for Dosunmu. Rozier against Lillard. Smith outside. Thompson with a steal by himself. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 8, outside Mathurin. Will it go? It's blocked. Lillard against Rozier. Gordon outside. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. There's the triple. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Mathurin. Bryant, a screen on Gordon to the paint. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Tremendous read right there by Benedict Mathurin. As he gains experience, that court vision really coming along nicely.
And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Mathurin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard, Doris.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, BA. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
Here's Knipple. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Zubac passes to Gordon. Lillard outside. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
There's a screen. For 3, Mathurin. And the three-pointer goes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Jaquez comes in for Smith, and Herter's subbed in for Murray. Taking a look at Minnesota, they lost their first game in the NBA Cup. Is tonight a must-win for them?
Well, if you drop that first game, you virtually must win game 2, because if you start 0-2, the odds that you advance are very, very slim.
And as for the Kings, this is such an important game for them. Losing their first group stage game, they have to win tonight.
Yeah, and it will not be easy. They're on the road, staring down a 0-2 start in the Cup. And that second loss pretty much eliminates you from advancing.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Outside Herter. Pass to Jaquez. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gordon, the pass to Thompson. And here's Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Jaquez grabs the board. Rozier outside. Pass to Herter. To the middle. Here's Bryant. Blocked!
Boy, how about the D from Zubac there? The big man from Croatia doing some things defensively.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Here's Rozier. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Thompson. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist by Gordon. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead. Rozier, the pass to Bryant. Here's Herter. Knocked away. Gets stolen by Daniels. And here's Thompson for three. And Bryant pulls it down. Kings trail by 12. Pass to Herter. Rozier outside. Now Matherin. Defended by Thompson. Thompson against Matherin. And again, unable to change momentum here. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Thompson outside. Gordon outside. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Herter. Bryant outside. Pass to Rozier. Outside Matherin. Three-pointer off the mark.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Gordon outside. Now Thompson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. Herter against Thompson. Herter passes to Rozier. Bryant a screen on Daniels. 5 on the clock. There's Herter with the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Pass to Pajemski. Gordon outside. All alone. It's hauled in by Herter.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Outside Matherin. Bryant a screen on Daniels. To the inside to stop the drought. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, you love it when Thomas Bryant tries to finish with power. Forget about try. He does it. What a pretty dunk.
And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he drops the first. That one's no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Dosunmu. Up top Vassell. The three is up. The shot misses. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. They've got Duncan Robinson, Jabari Smith out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Dosunmu in at the point. And the first one at the line is good. Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
Now here's Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. He's guarded by Claxton. For 3, here's Lillard. Look at Lillard, making it look easy.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Pass to Vassell from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled.
Hammers it home.
So nice. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Claxton a screen on Lillard. Dosunmu for 3. Sinks it from distance. Dosunmu's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Thompson, averaging around 5 points a game. Lillard can't get it to go. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Claxton. Now Robinson. Smith outside. Now here's Dosunmu. Launches a 3. Gordon pulls it in. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Lillard with the ball. He's got 10. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Jaquez is checked in for Smith. Matherin comes in for Robinson. Herter's checked in for Vassell. And it's Rozier in for Dosunmu. Both good from the line that time. Kings trail by 16. Pass to Jaquez. Claxton a screen on Gordon. Herter passes to Claxton. Lillard outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 13.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, B.A. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad.
Pass to Herter. Sacramento passing it around. Inside. Tipped. Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Out to the right wing. Gordon outside. Five to shoot. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Rozier. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Now Herter. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And Sacramento making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Rozier against Lillard. Rozier, the pass to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Daniels passes to Lillard. That three's off the mark. Kings trail by 19. Pass to Herter. There's the three. Buries it from 3.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Grant, a little background on the NBA Cup tournament this game is part of. It traces its origins back to the WNBA Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, the WNBA was set to feature the in-season tournament in 2020, but the pandemic delayed that start until 2021. Since then, it's been a wild success, and the NBA decided to run one of their own.
All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Daniels passes to Lillard. Zubac with a screen on Rozier. 4-3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Rozier with a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Matherin. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back come the Kings in transition. Oh, stolen by Lillard. On the break. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Pass to Bryant. And here's Herter. Rozier outside. From the wing. Rebound Minnesota. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Knipple. Herter defending. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Sunday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against Memphis, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
And he's going for the lob! And stolen by Herter. Jaquez, the pass to Matherin. Sacramento passing it around. Bryant, a screen on Daniels. Pass to Bryant. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, just showing great agility in the pick and roll. Thomas Bryant just being decisive right now.
To the wing on the left. Lillard outside. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 18.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Thompson, a screen on Rozier. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
And here's Rozier. Last game, he had 28 points. Matherin passes to Jaquez. 6 to shoot. And here's Herter. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 5.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Lillard outside. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. The 3 connects from downtown. Lillard's got 21 points in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Brian, back to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And there's a 3-second violation. Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Claxton, he's checked in for Bryant. Smith comes in for Jaquez. And it's Vassell in for Herter.
What balance from Vassell. Adept at absorbing contact and still converting.
Sacramento shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Lillard with the ball for the T-Wolves. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll be their 2nd of 4 total games at home. Launches it. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Vassell outside, pass to Mathurin. Vassell outside, screen by Claxton. Fires for 3. Devin Vassell, that one's good. Vassell's got 8.
Yeah, the 3-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
Back to Lillard. Daniels outside. The 3 from Thompson. Claxton with a rebound. Kings trail by 16. To the middle. Here's Mathurin. Good D by Daniels. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Vassell passes to Mathurin. And yep, it's good. He's got 5.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Daniels outside. Thompson outside. Now here's Lillard. He's got 24. Fades. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Dosunmu. Smith passes to Dosunmu. Here's Vassell for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Kings trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. How about the length and explosiveness? I mean, Smith knows how to ignite a crowd.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Daniels. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside, Thompson. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Smith passes to Vassell. Now Claxton. Pass to Smith. Dosunmu for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Timberwolves. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves on offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings.
A look here now at Minnesota. Not a lot of movement for them since the last rankings, but we all know they'll be a factor unless something really goes wrong for them.
There is a lot of talent on that roster, but also untapped potential, it seems. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Normally I'd say you want a versatile attack, but the way they're shooting the three ball, I don't know about that.
Versatile or versatile, this game is about as uncompetitive as we have seen. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Kings trail by 18. Thompson out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Knipple. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Lillard in at the one. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Smith. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Here's Knipple. Covered by Smith. And stolen by Claxton. Zubac with the steal. That one goes. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Now this is where Zubac's most comfortable. Good work on the interior right there.
Here's Vassell. Smith outside. Thompson with a steal. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Robinson. Claxton a screen on Gordon. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Knipple. Thompson a screen on Vassell. Pass to Gordon. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Well, Aaron Gordon welcomes the opportunity to be fouled. You cannot be careless with your defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gordon. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. The Timberwolves shooting 55% for the game so far. Back to Lillard. Shoots over to Sumu, and that one's on target from the wing. Lillard's got 30.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Screen by Claxton. For three, Vassell. Offensive rebound.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Pass to Knipple. Lillard outside. The three ball. Pure from three-point range. Lillard's got 33 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Timeout called. The Kings. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. The fourth spot held by the Timberwolves.
They anticipate well defensively, force a lot of mistakes, and quickly turn defense into offense.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Dosunmu. Hands it from short range. Dosunmu's got 7 points in the game.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Thompson outside. For three, here's Lillard. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Claxton. Now Vassell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And a wily move by Vassell. A little pump fake action to get the defense off kilter.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. First free throw is good. Matherin's checked in for the Kings. He does not get the second one.
Now, this is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 13 points in this quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Claxton. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Offensive board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Back to Thompson. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Now here's Smith. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Knipple. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
For Sacramento, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Back to Dosunmu. Smith passes to Dosunmu. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Murray's checked in for Vassell. Now here's Lillard. Give him 39. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Kings. Terry Rozier comes in for Dosunmu. And both free throws good for Lillard.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Rozier, the pass to Bryant. Now here's Smith. Pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer Rozier. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here's Lillard, defended by Murray. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Inside. Now here's Matherin. The D's right on him. It's good on the putback. Matherin's got 7 points in the game.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Lillard passes to Zubac. Smith against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon outside. Takes a 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Rozier. Now Matherin. He has 7. Back to Rozier. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Back to Lillard. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Rozier. Over Lillard. Rozier can't get it to go.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Zubac. Here's Knipple. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Picked by Smith. To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Gordon. Now here's Zubac. Thompson with it. 12 points for him. To the wing, right side. And here's Knipple from the arc. Hauled in by the Kings. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Gordon on the wing. Thompson outside. Pass to Knipple. Here's Lillard. Fires the three. On target from range. Lillard's got 47 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Rozier. No points so far.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. And Sacramento with some changes. Jaquez comes in for Smith, and Herter's subbed in for Murray. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Herter. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Bryant a screen on Lillard. Herter with it. Now Pajemski defending. Herter against Lillard. Herter passes to Rozier. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Sinks it from distance.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Herter. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Herter's got 8.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Well, the Kings shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Rozier, the pass to Bryant. Outside Mathurin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Thompson.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
That free throw good for Mathurin.
One thing you know about Benedict Mathurin, this guy oozes confidence, and he is an impact scorer.
Knipple's checked in for Damian Lillard. Vassell, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so he makes both from the line. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Knipple. And here's Pajemski. Here's Knipple. He's covered by Mathurin. Here's Daniels. From outside, off the mark. The Kings shooting just 35% from the floor. Vassell outside. He shoots it. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Pass to Knipple. Plenty of space. Good as the jump shot falls. Knipple's got 7 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Vassell. That shot off. Good D by Daniels. Now Thompson. by Thompson.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Three-pointer Matherin. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Minnesota, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. We've got Jabari Smith. Dosunmu is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Dosunmu. Vassell outside from the line. Minnesota with a rebound. Thompson passes to Lillard. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
Now here's Dosunmu. Smith with a screen on Lillard. Dosunmu, the pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Knipple. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Robinson. Back to Dosunmu. Smith with a screen on Lillard. Oh, deflected. Thompson with a steal. Jumps up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside Robinson. Now here's Claxton. Not a lot of room. That free throw, no good. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, BA? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Out left to the wing. For 3, here's Lillard. Sacramento grabs the miss. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Knipple with the rebound.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A+ defense.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Jaquez. Back to Lillard. Gordon outside. Over Herter. Gordon can't hit. The Kings have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Jaquez, the pass to Rozier. Now here's Claxton. Pass to Matherin. Rozier outside. And another miss by Sacramento.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Thompson passes to Lillard. Here's Knipple. And here is Thompson. Gordon outside. Let's go with a three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
You can see the kind of attention that Terry Rozier is going to attract on the defensive end. This guy's scoring capabilities causes the contact.
Two shots. Max on the first.
That free throw good from Rozier. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested moving the three-point line outward.
I do not like this idea, BA. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
And Sacramento making a change here. Bryant's checked in.
Boy, when I think of Terry Rozier, a few things come to mind. Speed certainly is a problem for defenders, scoring ability as well, but the fearlessness is really what makes him hard to deal with.
Thompson, no good. The Kings shooting only 31% in the game. Shots good by Mathurin.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Here's Knipple. Gordon outside to end the drought. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Herter, a screen on Lillard. Rozier from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Thompson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
Man, good whistle there.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Here's Shepard. Outside Pajemski. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. And it's 9 points for Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Daniels. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Daniels outside. Pass to Lillard from behind the arc. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Oh, 5 turnovers. When you get that many, you are really hurting your team.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And here's Herter. They need this. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, the evolution of Scary Terry as a creator for others. Really nice ball movement there.
Pass to Lillard. Thompson, a screen on Rozier. Lillard finds Zubats. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Lillard, hounded by Rozier. The shot by Lillard, no good. For Sacramento, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Back to Herter. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Zubats. Lillard outside. Thompson outside. Gordon, the pass to Zubats. Now Lillard. Jaquez covers. Another miss by Minnesota. Bryant outside. Now here's Rozier. On the wing, Matherin. Defended by Gordon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lillard.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
To the middle. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
On defense, Minnesota. Now Matherin. Pass to Vassell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you can really see Vassell's confidence growing with time. Not bashful about taking on defenders.
And he makes a first. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe 1 for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Daniels. And here is Thompson, covered by Smith. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, here's Lillard. Rebound by Sacramento. Smith's got rebound number 8 now. Vassell with it. Now Thompson defending. Dosunmu outside. Vassell against Thompson. Vassell can't get it to go.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Shot is good by Gordon.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Vassell following the 3-pointer by Minnesota. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Daniels passes to Lillard. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Free throw good, Lillard. So the Kings making a change here. Robinson's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Sacramento has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Back to Dosunmu for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
They set the pick to the inside. Here's Daniels. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And 11 points for Dyson Daniels.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Smith with a screen on Daniels. Daniels against Vassell. 5 on the clock. Pass to Claxton. There There's the block.
How Zubats works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
.146 left in the game, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Daniels passes to Gordon. Thompson against Smith. Lillard outside. This one for three. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Damian Lillard.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Here's Gordon, up and in on the layup.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now here's Vassell. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Inside, outside Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Vassell can't get it to go. Lillard with the ball. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Their record is now 1-1 in this group round. And you know they're breathing a sigh of relief.
But that's only temporary. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to eventually hoist the NBA Cup.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.